All right, people, your boy, man, Mike, coming at you guys with yet another Atlanta Falcons video, man. No, this is not a video of your boy, man, Mike, switching teams. All right, that shit ain't ever happening. But I have to say this, man. Congratulations to the Tennessee Titans for getting the job done and possibly becoming the team that ends the dynasty of the New England Patriots. But this is all about, and I just had to get this out. This is kind of really pisses me off. It goes back to why I say that the media just doesn't want to respect the Atlanta Falcons. They don't want to give us any type of credit or any other team credit for the most part. All right. What I saw last night in that Tennessee game after the Titans pretty much put them to sleep. Your boy Derrick Henry, man, you got to get that dude. Like, that dude is a fucking beast, man. That dude is an absolute beast. All right. Coming out of college, he had weight issues, and people thought he was just going to be another, casualty. But when you look at it, man, it goes back to those old Tennessee Titans with Eddie George. They have similar build for the most part. He and Eddie George have similar build. These guys are just freaking massive, dog. And it goes back to what I believe to be the trend, a changing of the guard. I've said this before amongst people in my circle, but I'm going to say this. I think this is a changing of the guard as far as the NFL is concerned. One thing you have to know about football is that it's all about trends, man. And everything that we're seeing now is nothing new. And kind of got into, well, I didn't get into an argument with people, but your boy Kenneth, all right? We all know Kenneth here, all right? He seems to think run pass options is something new. Sorry to tell you, bro, but run pass options are basically another version of a screen. Quarterbacks, what they used to do, and Peyton Manning used to do this with Marvin Harrison a lot. Marvin Harrison, Reggie Wayne. You can go back even further to that, to run and shoot with the Atlanta Falcons, June Jones, and stuff like that. What they do is they look at the coverage, and based on what they see, a quarterback has the option to either change the play or he keeps the play into a run play. This is called a run pass option. This has been going on for years, especially in college. All right. So the idea that, oh, this is new. No, it's not new. It's not new whatsoever. It has never been new. All right. So I've said this over and over again. We're coming full circle. Now I feel as though the trend is going back towards running the ball, playing defense, being physical football. Maybe we're going back to physical football. And this is what I love about the NFL. All right? It's football. Players, teams are going to go back looking at archives, especially when passing is concerned. How can we get pressure on the quarterback? And what they're doing now defensively is they're using linebackers and defensive backs as blitzers. They put in these big 300 pounds athletic men who can just, either plant in the middle like a Tyler Davidson, Brandon Williams with the Ravens. I think it's Brandon Williams, but these guys are like 300. Williams, he's about 340 or so. But they plant these defensive tackles in the middle of the defense and just say, stay in your gap. And everyone else around, these guys are moving around and blitzing, and it confuses the offensive line. All right, so this is what you're seeing. This is exactly what you're seeing around the league. And like I said, it's all coming full circle. This is nothing new. Rex Ryan, this is why Rex Ryan is one of the most brilliant defensive minds in the league. All right, one of the most brilliant minds in football history, along with Buddy Ryan, Jerry Glanville. These guys came up with these exotic blitzing packages to kind of get pressure on quarterbacks. And what we're seeing now is that all of this is coming full circle. So when people say that, these are new, quote unquote, new techniques, and new schemes. No, it's not. If you know your history, if you studied football history like myself, all right, you know that this is nothing new. So when it all comes down to it, people, like I said before, this is nothing new. This is nothing new. What we're seeing in the NFL, we're just seeing everything come full circle. As far as the running game, with guys like Derrick Henry, what we won't see, you will very seldom see, running backs with 34, carries and whatnot, 40 carries in a game. That typically does not happen. All right, we may not see that, but what we will see is the running game come back, but it would be more so of a running back by committee. All right, so the idea that we're going back to a one back system is not necessarily the case. I think we will, if a guy's just on, like a Derrick Henry, whoever it may be, I think you will see them ride that wave, but for the most part, man, it will continue to go back to, a run the ball, physical type of offense, ground and pound. I think the trend is headed towards that, but I don't think you'll see a lot of running backs get these massive contracts, these $100 million contract, $80 million contracts for, 5-6 years and whatnot. I don't think you'll see that. If you do, it would be a contract where he's signed for 6 years, but in actuality, when you look at the contract in itself, is guaranteed for like 2 to 3 years, and that's what baseball is headed towards. And I think football, for the most part, will follow that trend. So I really truly believe in my heart of hearts, like I said before, this is nothing new. What we're seeing in the NFL is a trend ending. Passing the ball as much, I think we're going to see a much more balanced offensive attack. But like I said before, all this coming full circle. We're getting back to the 70s, 80s, and 90s where teams just ran the ball, played defense, and this is what football is all about. All right, we're still going to have teams that's going to throw the ball 40, 50 times, and hopefully the Falcons are not one of those teams. But like I said before, the Ravens, you look at the Ravens, you look at the Seattle Seahawks, you look at the San Francisco 49ers, the Titans. For a short period of time, it was the Patriots. We're getting back to running the football and playing defense, exotic blitzes, defensive coordinator, offensive coordinators going at it, trying to figure out the best way to attack a defense. And I think that's what football is all about. Utilizing every aspect of the past, present, future, kind of reinvent some things and make it their own. I think this is exactly what football was all about. Use your mind, using the talent that you have, to the best of their ability. And let's not try to fit all these players into what you want, all right? I think this is what the NFL is getting back to. Maximizing talent and doing the best with that talent. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Again, man, this is not your boy switching and becoming a Tennessee Titan fan. That shit ain't it. I just wanted to show them some love, man. Great old school physical football game. Man, like I said, I love defense. I love smash mouth running. I just love football. All right, so let me know what you guys think. I'm about to go check out this New Orleans game. See who advances. Hopefully it's not the Saints. They can kiss my ass. Let me know what you guys think about this. Your boy, man, Mike is out, man. Peace.
Whipping the Princess Diana, double cup lean, found her. Oh my, oh God.